Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 The Great War with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and the Sublime Ottoman State. So on episode 10 of this Let's Play, which came out 2 days ago, I had an interesting discussion between Emiliano Jurkovic and Maxover Axion, who discussed something that probably should have occurred to me. If you win the First Balkan War and you annex all of the states, there isn't Serbia to start the First World War anymore. And I kind of never realized that until they mentioned it, and I feel really dumb for that. But yeah, without Serbia, there's really nothing that, Okay, well, I mean, we still have this thing going on. I'm not sure if something is going to happen, the powers in the conference, but the London conference should fire eventually and give us something. So we are going to see if something happens there or not. Either way, we can always revert back or we can just jump to the next playthrough. I performed way better so far than I actually thought, considering all of the difficulties the game has thrown at us, all of the penalties, and the actual difficulty of the game. So, we'll see. Anyway, at this point, we are doing really good when it comes to the army. We have equipment for everyone, which is good, and we even produce more. We're preparing for the... the Yildiz Tashikoti coup, and we're just gonna chill, repaying some of our debt, importing some more stuff. I mean, I thought that we would import some support equipment, but really the only things that we are really interested in is artillery and howitzers at this point, just to make a point. Because, while we have a lot of units, the things that we actually miss is the manpower. So it would make us a happy nation if we could either turn to extensive... Well, I mean, we can't turn to extensive conscription because we need... Yeah, so really what we need to do here is we need to suppress the resistance and lower the amount of people that are overseeing it. Well, okay, we can do that. We still have a ton of units that are not regular infantry or strike teams. We have a lot of cavalry units that we would need to fix and so on. So while we do have equipment for those people, we do not have the actual manpower, which is what sucks here because, without that, it's actually going to be an issue. Still, we're working on the Yildiz officers, and once that will be done, we are going to go and formulate a coup. And by formulating a coup, we will be able, by formulating the coup, okay, so this is decreasing our strength by 10%, that's not great. So be back to 50%. So what we can do here that would increase, it's 15%. Is this a sunk cost fallacy? I mean, are we getting anything from this? Military purchase. 50 here and 150 here, alright. But I would kind of like to keep this, the political power that we have. So let's go with these ones first and see if we'll have any kind of, things coming back to us. So this is gonna take us to 65 and then down to 55, but we get more army experience. Alright, it's that makes sense in its own. But I'm kinda interested in actually two things I'm interested in. But neither one of them is that important right now. Well, the one that I'm most interested in is how the war against our arch enemy, the Saudis, is gonna go, if that's gonna trigger. And the second thing that I'm interested in is when we can do another part of the army reform. We've done a couple, I think we're at like minus 15% at this point. Yeah, I actually called it. No, minus 14, alright. Division attack minus 14%. So we removed 6% of that 20% penalty, which is not bad. It could be way worse. Could be way better too, though. So let's keep monitoring this. I think we can speed it up a little bit and see. I mean, the fact that we are now losing 10% doesn't mean that we will lose it eventually. Bad on Islamist. Right, so what was this one? Alright, but okay, I can get. Oh, this is nice. I can get additional 1,000 men in manpower. How bad is the garrisons? I'm thinking about 40k. Alright, well, we're not recruiting any more units anytime soon. We just have to face that. Anti-partisan. That is actually pretty good. That's level 1 of the resistance efficiency. So you're gonna lower the enemy even better. And if we can get the second bonus. I mean, I've been wasting a lot on this. We could have been building this whole time, but I think that getting an additional operative at this point will be super important for us, because how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess then we could go with passive defense. That would probably work well. And then we can get an additional operative, and it's gonna help us a lot with suppressing the rebels. That's the main goal why I'm doing this. So let's keep it looking at that. Okay, so 60. So it's gonna drop to 50. But we're gonna get army experience and a little bit of war support. And I can then get these guys and these guys. Alright, so that's additional 15. Let's hope that's gonna work. And let's hope that the next automatic one is gonna be a friend to us. Securize the army. No, that's another bad one. God damn it. Game, you're really not playing fair here. But I mean, that's one takes 21 days, so that's actually pretty cool. Alright, so I can get the Anatolian army conscription. That will give us 65. With you, that's 60. But it's taking only a few days, and we'll be able probably to get these ones too. Now, it's still importing the field artillery. Alright, let me actually think about this. Maybe, just maybe, we do have some units that could drill. You guys are over here, right? Yeah, you're all actually really good experts. Which ones of you is the cavalry? Ah, okay. So you're to be reassigned because you're not part of this. Supply-wise, right about good. Yeah, I think we're good. So that means I can start drilling some of the other armies. You guys can drill, and you guys can drill. You guys are all drilled, so that's fine. I just want to make sure that the army is a little bit bad already. Do we need... Man, I don't think we need anything at this point. We got enough howitzers. Maybe one more batch of artillery would be decent. Oh, we can start importing American trucks? Oh, that's interesting. I mean, trucks would go a long way for us when it comes to the supply. But at this point, I'm not that... wait, so German... Right, and I cannot import the artillery at this point. Yeah, it's still ongoing. Alright, let's wait for it. We just need to make sure that everything is, ready. Alright, now the artillery is there. Yes. Another 250 pieces. That's the stuff. But we'll need to, once we get a little bit more political power and once we finish this terrible thing, we'll start repaying the debt. Because we're at 21% already. So that's 2 large debt payments already. I want to make sure that it works. I'm really interested in seeing what will happen if we fail. Harsher penalties and post-coup. No, I mean, we're going with it, so... I mean, if we fail, that's not gonna be nice, but hey, what can we do? So it's 65 and 60. And we shouldn't take it to, so it's gonna be 70. We might have to do this one. Because that one is really quick. And gives us 15%. Alright, let's do that one. Alright, so we're at 80. 75, but 80. That's like a chunk of our power away. Yeah, this one's gonna be nasty. Ali Ihsan Pasha falls ill. And we finish this one. Alright, time for the coup. Bringing the unpopular Padishah Abdul Hamid II to the throne will require more than just influencing the elections. We need to stage an all-out coup with the support of the Yildiz Tashikoti. Yet, if their strength within the army is low, this may cause an all-out civil war. Please don't. Please don't. Alright, I think we can, you know, I mean, the game can throw me a curveball at any point it wants. What am I trying to pretend like I don't know this game? Jesus, Alpha. You know how it is. Fight and hold. This is gonna be interesting choice because I think I'm gonna work more with the infantry overall, so that one is better. Alright, so we're banishing the leaders. Now we're gonna jump on. I mean, this one will give us 15, so we can take it as the last one. And it jumps in immediately. Well, these ones, no, they all jump in immediately. All right, that's actually something that I didn't realize. All right, I want more war support, so let's go with that. So we're at 80. Hey, and this time we got another. No, wait. We still haven't finished that one. Damn it. Alright, so these will negate each other, so we're still at 80. This will be 85, and if I just take an emergency one, we're gonna get to about 95. Still can be a bummer. I mean, it's not like we might have too much luck, but we'll see. Guys, stop pulling up my factories, please, alright? It's not cool when you do it. I think I'm gonna send out my navy to just drill, because we want more navy experience. We're not getting any, and I need to redesign the destroyers and start upgrading them. Right, 80. Got another batch of you. That's good. How about you stop hurting us here? I'd like it if you stopped hurting us. I'd very much like that. Come on. Force Sheikh Islam to support our policies. Oh man, that's another 10% off. Damn you, game. Why? You are really enjoying this, hurting us. Need to be aware of the time. I mean, we're at 80, so we're gonna get 85. Then it's gonna drop to 75. We'll take this one next. We'll have enough time, and then we're just gonna go and this one, I guess. They're both awful. Stage mutiny, huh? Not much we can do. We can just push it as high as we can, which is what we're doing anyway here. So, equipment-wise, we're doing good. Let me just see how much we need to redesign the destroyers, because that would be pretty cool. So we have the Samsung class here. Huh. I just want to upgrade your battery. Give you another one here. A torpedo launcher. And the fire control? Might be better to actually not do that. But these... What if you went with 2 torpedo launchers? It would be 54. Yeah, this might be better. We'll have a higher torpedo attack. And then we can design a new one with better engine and everything. And this costs 13. Alright, I'll do that one. Most of is, I mean, I can actually let you rail without any consequences, can I? Because we can get more stuff here. Right, anti-partisan, and now we wanted the passive defense. Portable cameras, localized training centers, diplomatic training. Let's get the intensive training. I kind of like the commando trait. It's nice, you know, when it works out fine. So 5 and 5. Let's negate this one. Need to be really careful about the timing here. So we're gonna take additional 8 days, which we can. And then I think we need to go with the stage mutiny, because we might actually fit in one more anti-Ittihadist fatwa, I think. So Anatolian army conscription. That's gonna be 80 again once they finish. 6 days, so that's 20. Yeah, we're gonna definitely fit in one more. I don't have enough political power for it. Man, this is planning. This is really planning, but we're basically just starting to swim in depth again, and we're not really doing all that well. So recommend that extra fact that we just get another one. I think we did. And nothing with the London conference is happening. It's not good. I have a feeling that we might have, you know, screwed ourselves, but let's see. I mean, rarely you can say that the Ottomans actually stopped the war from happening. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Alright, so we get to 75 and 80 again. I would really like it if we got one that would be positive. That would have been really nice. Okay, some other parade. And that's another decrease of 10%. Man, you really... Did I, dream it that there was an actual positive one? Alright, but this one is not gonna hit us, I think. 13 days... Yeah, we don't have 13 days, we got 7 days. $27 and 7. Alright, I hope I haven't... Because that should be still enough for one more here, but... Let me hope I'm doing it right. 90% though is still pretty good. I take 1 in a 10 chance. Okay, let's remove all of these and instead put in French investment in Syria. Hey, I didn't know these were repeatable. It's actually interesting. Alright, machine tools 2. It's actually got nice. Max factories in a state would be good, but I think at this point we can lack of resources penalty? 416 days, Jesus Christ. I think at this point we really need to start looking at things a little bit more strategical. Let's go with engineering company 2. I know that doesn't make much sense to you guys, but the entrenchment plus 2, plus the bonuses to attack against fort. Yeah, just the 2 entrenchment itself is a huge bonus. In a static war like the one that we're going to be facing, it is a huge thing. Maybe do we want to go with 90% chance? I feel like we might, because I don't really... I mean, I could throw in this one, which is 5%, for 15, so we're going to get 95. Basically turning a 1 in 10 to 1 in 20 chance of failure. Hey, army modernization, let's get that one. That one is a good one when it appears. I'd be really surprised though if they didn't have some kind of backup scenario for the First World War. It is a Redux anyway mod, so they have to count with this. Yep, we got 1 more day. So let's get this one. And I screwed it up. Never mind. This one is after. Effects when removed. I thought it would be there before, but alright. Fingers crossed. Success. No, it was good. One step closer to our goal. Thanks to the strength of the Yodas Teshikoti within the army and a little bit of luck, we have managed to coup the HIF government. From now on, all we have to do is clear the army and state from unloyal elements and pave the way for the return of the Sultan. So, we got now Devleti Ibn Mudet leading us. They become the ruling party. Savid Hamid Pasha giving us... Okay... he's reducing a little bit of our political power, but it gives us extra stability, and I'll take that. Yes, we're at 98%. That's actually really nice. Said Hanim Pasha looks like a cool guy. So, military purchase. Purging the military for 720 days. Retire. Unfortunately, we have to do them. Depoliticize the army. Clamp down on Harbi officers. Remove as army spirit. Alright, so we're basically hurting ourselves. Then we get some of the trials, end of the Turks, and then the Sultan comes back. Weaker manpower is going to be amazing, though. And I'm going to have to decide here. Oh, we got weaker manpower, additional 1500. 2,500 every week is actually amazing. Alright, depoliticize the army. The primary task of the armed forces should actually know, logically, military purchase first, then depoliticizing. Once again, war is looming on the horizon. Italy, looking for new colonies to conquer. In Romania, our neighbors scheming to kick us out of the Balkans. But while inside the military's own problem is enough to lead us into a schism. We have to purge the army if we want to keep the nation united. I absolutely agree. Purge everyone. Is this one actually happening? Or is it? No, actually it's gonna happen. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit of war support out of that at least. Outbreak failed. It's actually pretty good, I think. Army modernization is going on. Yeah, we can be happy with this. About the manpower, is it getting better, or are we still struggling? No, it's actually way better. We're down to 187,000 out of 230k. Good on you doing your job. Yep. Keep doing your job. Just let's hope that we're gonna get another one soon, because it would really help. The infrastructure is also pretty good. The promises of peace would be great, but I hate the fact that they just kill the war support like completely. And for 2%, it's not really worth it anyway. So let's not. I wonder if something's gonna happen here. Liberal socialism. It's a bit bizarre. Alright, with this political power, I'm gonna start repaying the debt. Because we really need to get rid of that. I mean, we're gonna be hit by another 15 very soon, so it is only fair to do that. Okay, military purges. Alright, Navy has actually done what we needed them to. And we can now modernize the Samsung class. So this is gonna be a 1914 Samsung class refit, which will get 2 extra torpedo launchers, a light battery. I don't think the fire control is of any use at this point. Nope. And I don't plan to upgrade you at all. And we'll need to start sending ships for the refit. So it's gonna be done in 27th of April. So let's send the first batch of 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I can't because these are torpedo boat hulls. Okay, I had no idea we had the torpedo boat hulls. Alright, so you can go and have you guys fixed. And we're getting another. Nice. So let's take a little bit of a chill now so that we can get you guys ready. 27th of March, you're preparing. And we can get the construction going. Because we need that. The extra factor is gonna land here. Do we still have... Yes, we do have more aluminum. Damn, 12. I never thought we would see numbers like that. And yeah, we even... Okay, we improved the efficiency, so it's even increasing now. Nice. We might even get as far as like 6 officers per week. That would be great. And with additional factory, it might be 1 per day. A man can dream, can't he? I mean, frankly, you know, when you compare us to United States like Russia, well, we're getting better. We're getting very close to the area of France. Germany just leaves us in the dust. Damn, we have jumped over Italy. Nice. Alright. I didn't even realize that. It's so cool. And let us then look at the design of the torpedo boats, because I had torpedo boat hull. Early discharge. Okay, torpedo boat. It's basically the same thing, they just can't have. Yeah, it's the same thing. Alright, that's not gonna be that hard to fix. Cool. So alright, I'm gonna end the episode here. We've done a decent amount of work. We're gonna get another operative very soon, and yes, we are start. Is it? No, it's still not enough, but we will soon start seeing better numbers when it comes to, hopefully, to our manpower. Cool.